Erica. This is part 2 of this plank on a chair series, and for this one it's a bit more, even more refinement. First one we did the pulling the abdomen straight up, and when I first started doing this about a month and a half ago, I really noticed it, and sometimes I could get it, sometimes not quite. So you have to really figure out how to get into that lower abdomen and pulling up, not so much in, just straight up. For this one, we're going to work on the lower abdomen and the upper abdomen, especially for those of us who tend to pop our ribs, which has to do with thoracic mobility, the upper spine, kind of middle and upper spine. So again, gravity's pulling us down, and it's pulling the pelvis down and also the rib cage down. And when you don't yet have that strength to keep everything tucked in and lifting up, then it's even worse. And then it does start to cause problems. So what we're going to do is think of 2 wheels. One wheel is your rib cage, one wheel is your pelvis, and the wheel of your rib cage is going to turn down this way. I always think of like a big valve, like those big red valves on ships and boats and submarines, mostly from the movie The Abyss. So this top wheel, the ribs are going to turn down to get a little bit extra rounding in your upper back, and then the bottom wheel, the pelvis, is going to turn up. So it's going to pull the ribs, the 2 wheels are going to pull the ribs and the pelvis towards each other and shorten this front body, which is going to lengthen the back body, which is going to take the pressure off your lower back. This very much is going to pull your thighs in this position forward and plank down. So you gotta, as much as possible, keep the wheel and lift your thighs up, and then you'll start to really feel it in your quadriceps, so then it becomes a quad strengthener too. And plank is just an everything strengthener. That's why it's so effective, so useful. So this is going to be another 1 minute hold with both wheels on, ribs, hips, and thighs up. So setting yourself up, same as last one. Heels over toes, shoulders over wrists. Timer on. Look forward, not down, and then turn that bottom wheel, the pelvis pulls up towards the ribs, and then the top wheel, so that the ribs pull down towards the pelvis. So you can see there's more rounding action in the back, keeping the low back nice and long. And then we'll do it again. Bottom wheel, top wheel, push the floor away, look forward. Keep the bottom wheel turned on super strong and lift your thighs. Getting more length in the hip creases. Bottom wheel, top wheel, look forward, lift your thighs, lengthen your thighs. Lengthen your thighs back as you lift them up, and pull the lower abdomen up towards the ribs. Last time, bottom wheel, top wheel, look forward, push the floor away, lift your thighs, and breathe. And then come out, have a little rest. Same thing as the last one. If you're not able to get a full minute, pretty common, build up to it, do as many sections of a minute as you need to get a full minute, and then just keep working on it, and before you know it, you'll be able to do the full minute, and then you can move on to the next one.